Hello friends, today I'm here to introduce myself as well as my teaching philosophy. I'm Sushma Sardana and I feel that information anybody can obtain, but lifelong learning only a good teacher can give. As a teacher of biology, that's my goal. Every minute I spend with my kids, my sole effort is to enrich them with some learning experience as per their age group and background knowledge. The other day, I was working with class 6 students in a substitution period, and in that little time, we could learn to feel our pulses, count them, and calculate an average pulse rate for each one of us. Not only then, they were suggested to repeat the same observation and calculations immediately after playing some outdoor game or after waking up on a holiday. Needless to say, with such learning comes a critical thinking very easily. While teaching biology to senior students, learning skills in laboratory, handling instruments is also essential. In fact, many of them are going to aim for professional training and going for colleges of higher studies. Hence, encouraging them to master the subject is absolutely necessary. As a mentor teacher, I understand my role very well. Therefore, my teaching methods include case studies, team based learning, active lecturing, and simulations. It is also essential for a teacher to assess one's students to know the extent of learning and the effectiveness of her teaching. Generally, paper pen test and lab work do give a good idea, but project work and viva is my favorite method. It reveals an individual's commitment, strategies of research work, style of handling information, and so on. After every topic, my students are asked if they would want a repeat of some part of the class or a different way of reinforcing the same concept. A quiz to check the understanding is also given as a follow. Sometimes an out of the class or out of the campus experience also work well. Last month, before starting biotechnology related topic, we visited National Institute of Plant Research IARI, New Delhi to experience how scientists use the instruments and techniques like gel electrophoresis, micropropagation, gene gun, gene sequencing, and PCRs. During physiology and anatomy classes, visiting All India Institute of Medical Sciences, New Delhi, to see real human organs turned out to be a really exciting experience for them. There are some challenges too. Their curriculum is too comprehensive and dynamic. There is no limit to the knowledge, and with that comes many questions dealing with the ethics. Time becomes a limiting factor, and satisfying curiosities of young thinking mind is not an easy task. To be abreast of latest information, one has to constantly read, attend workshops organized for teachers, be part of discussion groups, and keep up with younger generation psyche. Now, I would like to talk about some key components of a good lesson plan. They are very clear. First of all, setting goals and objectives. And then comes the content, which includes concepts, examples, and other experiences. Methodology has to begin with a warm up and checking the previous knowledge of the children. Activities like lab work, trips, project work, group discussion is a very important part of the lesson plan. Some innovations can be done depending upon the situation. It can be a game, showing some video clip, telling them a story, discussing some news item or article, and then comes the classwork. It can be done in the form of worksheets, experiments, collaborating with others in a team for preparation of presentations, etc. At the end, summarizing the concept, whatever has been learned during the day. At the end, home assignments to reinforce the class learning and to do some further research. Finally, as a teacher, evaluation or testing their knowledge is a must. Now, I would like to discuss some of my experiences where I felt I have made a difference in somebody's life. Karthik Sahni was one of my students. He is one of the Queen Young Leader Award winner of 2016. I taught him from class 6th up to 10th. He was a very bright student and the parents were extremely dedicated. He was visually challenged and very enthusiastic to learn science, maths, etc. To keep the flame burning, me and my colleagues would record lectures for him as we did for other visually challenged children. We used to set his question papers, taking care of his limitations, and collaborate with IT department to allow him to use Braille software during the exams and tests. Seeing his exceptional intelligence, I suggested his mom to approach universities to give him a chance to pursue his further studies in science and technology, even if it meant modifying the program's content and teaching methodologies to accommodate him. After his final exam, I saw him flying to US for the same. There was another student who wanted to pursue biology at Williams College in US. It was just out of interest for the subject, but the problem was that due to certain reasons she had to leave sciences and pursue commerce stream in last 2 years of schooling, which made it very difficult for her to be accepted for graduate program in biology at college level. When she approached me for the help, I offered to give her lecture on high school biology so that she could qualify her SAT subject test. We decided to deal with one subject, one topic at a time. Every alternate day, she would sit next to me, listen to what I had to tell her, and she would watch me writing, drawing in her notebook for 2 hours continuously. After that, she would go home, read it, practice questions on the same, and next day she would sort out her doubts before taking up a new topic. 20 days it took us to prepare for the whole of the course, and when she gave her exam, she got a score of 780. But for the biochemistry, because she didn't have chemistry at higher level. Similarly, there are many other students who came to us. They gave us something and we learned a lot from them. Thank you very much for your time.